Hey, Shad here with SpeedX, fast growing gear site on the web, and today we're going to uncrate the Klim F5 Carbon. Before we jump in and give you the full rundown of this Klim F5, go ahead and subscribe. That helps keep bringing you the best gear reviews in the universe. And if at any point you decide you'd like to shop for this Klim helmet or anything else you might need for your snow or two-wheel adventure, don't worry, there's a link in the description below. Klim, one of the leaders in adventure gear for both moto and snowmobiles. The F5 is truly dual purpose. So they make the same helmet for both platforms. And what it means is you're going to get a light helmet. That's what Klim's all about. Light, high-performance gear that's going to save your neck from fatigue on those long days out on the trail. And they make two helmets at the moment. The F3, we also have a video on that. We'll throw that in the description below too if you want to check that out. And then their flagship, which is the F5. They are both of the same philosophy, that is lightweight. They're all about lightweight. These are ECE only helmets. They make an F3 in DOT if you're going to be on the street. This F5 is ECE only, and what that allows them to do is make it lighter. But it is not street legal. This is made for off-road use only, either snowmobile or dirt, like I said before. So, carbon fiber shell, the price tag on the F5 is $5.99. They also have a pro version which uses Koroyd, which is a little bit more money. I'll talk about that also here in a minute. This helmet is 2 pounds, 11 ounces. It is incredibly light. Anything sub 3 pounds, when you pick it up, it feels like it's gonna float away. Really, really light. That's what the name of the game is here. ECE 2205, that is a European helmet testing standard. More and more brands are using that. That's what you got here. Intermediate oval, true to size. Go by that Klim sizing chart at SpeedX. And remember, if you buy your next lid from SpeedX, not only will you outride your buddies next time you go out, but you get no cost return. So if you have any fitment issues, you just decide it's not for you. As long as you're in the United States and the helmet's brand new in original packaging, you just tried it on at home, we will get you a free return label. You can do that in a couple clicks at speedaddicts.com. Okay, the size ranges. You have 3 shell sizes. The more shell sizes, the better. That always means you're wearing the right amount of helmet shell on your noggin, and you're gonna go from small to 3XL. So they got the full lineup for you here. Let's talk about ventilation. One of the primary differences between the F5 and the F3 are the vents. And so they both have a ton of front end ventilation on the chin bar, the brows, the crown, but the main thing that makes the F5 different are these ones along the top, these big windows. You can see the studio through this helmet here if I hold this just right. So these are not just for show. These are enormous window vents all along the top of the helmet. So this flows more air than any helmet that Klim makes. If you run hot, ventilation is a thing. That's when you're gonna wanna go with the F5. They have 18 intake vents, and then you have 8 exhaust vents. So this thing is essentially Swiss cheese here. It's just gonna flow a ton of air. Also, you're gonna get a giant eye port that's meant to fit the larger goggles. Lots of people running big goggles. The Klim goggles are quite large, so you're gonna get a really big eye port, which is nice. Also in the box, a few things. For the F5, you get this fancy carrying bag. It's like a true kind of luggage situation, unlike the F3 where you just get the typical helmet sock. So that's one thing you're getting for your money. On both helmets, for the snow applications, they do include a breath box. So this installs underneath your cheek pads in here, and it's gonna help direct the hot wind coming out of your face hole down away from your goggles. You kind of see what I mean here. There it is. It works better when you take the cheek pads out. Also, for snow applications, they include a windstopper gore liner here that you install up under the comfort liner, and that's going to keep some of that cold air out for the snow riders. Okay, so we showed you the ventilation. Let's flip it over and show you what we're working with on the inside. One of the cool things that all the Klim off-road helmets have are these Fidlock entry points. Instead of a typical double D-ring, you have Fidlock. This is a third-party magnetic clasp, and it makes it real easy to get in and out of the helmet. You just kind of hold them next to each other, and they're going to jump onto each other. You want to get out, you pull that one more time just because it's fun, and you can almost hear it. If I shut up, you can hear it. There it is. Nice. Fidlock is pretty cool. We like that. These are neck brace compatible. The bottom edge of the helmet is meant to be compatible with whatever neck brace you might be running. The liner, cheek pads, all antimicrobial, custom fittable. So they do make different, I don't think that's a word, They do make different size cheek pads if you need to just adjust slightly, get the perfect fit. SpeedX can help you out with that as well. There's your 3D molded cheek pad foam. Let's pop this one out of the way. There you go, a couple snaps. Again, antimicrobial. It's going to keep it from getting funky between rides. And you can also wash that every once in a while. That'd be nice. Your riding buddies will appreciate that. I always recommend washing them in the sink and letting them air dry so you don't tear them up. Okay, on this, we have 4 snaps. Really easy to pull this liner in and out. We'll show you what that looks like. A little fancier looking than the F3. Different panels, kind of cool. Lots of ways for the air that's flowing through the helmet to get right onto your scalp, keep you cool, reduce fatigue. Inside, we have a multi-density EPS liner. Multi-density means the expanded polystyrene they use to make the internal liner that absorbs energy in an impact has different densities to mitigate energy in different impact scenarios. You don't just want one density, you want different densities. It helps when you're doing a slow get off versus a high speed get off. That's what that is all about. And you can see those large channels and ports. They are huge in this helmet. And again, if I get out of the way, you can see right through this helmet. So it's gonna flow a lot of air. So if you're an enduro guy, you're a snowmobile guy that wants to get lots of airflow in a very lightweight helmet, the Klim F3 and F5s are both excellent choices there. And we see the full inside of this guy. 5-year warranty. It's gonna protect your investment. You're spending $600 plus on one of these guys, so they're gonna back you up for a full 5 years, which is about the useful life of most helmets. Again, carbon. This is the Patriot graphic, really beautiful carbon, hand-laid carbon weaves on all the Klim stuff. That is the full rundown. If you'd like to purchase, don't forget, there's a link in the description below to head over to speedx.com. We appreciate y'all all for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and we'll see you next time to find out what's in the crate.